What's up, boys? We're back with some more of the early access release of Dark Hunting Grounds. Right now we've got 5 of these statues around the outside where you can pick and choose 3 different active abilities for your character, and then you can add a bunch of different skill effects to each of them. So right now we have this basic mage attack that shoots an explosive projectile, and then to add onto that we're going to add our lesser multiple projectiles gem, multiple projections, that will add extra projectiles that deal reduced damage, and barrage for a lot of extra damage. And then now we've got a mortar man who can absolutely blast everything. Later on we'll be able to modify our little flask a little bit to add some utility effects to that. So the game seems to have a huge amount of customization so far. Let's go ahead and run into some missions now. So we'll take the portal in, and this will be our little fighting arena. We're just going to mortar everything. Oh yeah, I actually need to spend some of my talent points, I think, since I've been constantly changing around my build and trying out new stuff. And then on the right click, what did I have? Oh yeah, I have a bunch of summons to take aggro for me, and then I can just sit in the back and lob these explosives at them. For the summons, I have a multiple summons gem, and then I forget the other one, but I'm basically just using them to draw aggro for now. Relics are the items in the game, so we'll check those out in a second once we deal with this little mini-boss here. One thing you have to be careful of is the portal actually seems to take priority over other stuff, so if you're too close to it, you can accidentally leave some of those behind. So we got that guy out of the way, some more currency to spend. You can use that to empower your skills and stuff. So if I want to add a 4th skill slot to my main attack right now, we need 25,000 out of 15, which I currently have. And you can have up to 7 supporting gems on each skill, which sounds pretty insane. So kind of an 8-link in Path of Exile terms. So what did I have on the summon? We had the purple multiple summons gem and then haste. Oh yeah, that'll give me a stacking skill speed and movement speed buff, so they'll take aggro for me and they'll improve the damage of my main ability right now. We need to progress a little bit more to unlock the 3rd ability, but I'm probably going to add a movement skill to that. And then I should probably redo this a little bit since we were going into the archer tree a bit. You can freely respec and try around stuff, so we'll go back into the mage tree. Let me get some nice damage here. Since I'm using a basic skill, I don't think mana is too much of an issue. I guess I'll grab 1 point in that just in case. Grab a little bit of defense. Kind of want some... Oh, we could actually fully convert our damage to an element. I guess we could go lightning to improve the damage a bit then. Let me redo this a bit then. So we'll go over here. We need this one to unlock that. I guess we need that fully maxed out. So cold, you can actually see it on one of the items over here, I think. One of the elemental slates. Let me see. Here we go. So ignite deals 30% of the trigger damage, but it doesn't stack. Cold decreases their skill speed and movement speed by 15%, but it doesn't stack. And then shock does 15% damage taken, which doesn't stack. So that's basically exactly the same as Path of Exile. I think we'll do shock for some extra damage. Let's go back to the talent tree. So the basic attack was lightning damage, I think. And it looks like it is updated to lightning. I think I said lightning there. It was normal damage and it's converted to lightning now with a little bit of fire from that one, I guess. And then to go with that, is there anything cool over here? Oh, infusion is mana regen. Yeah, I don't think we really need that. Ooh, area of effect. That would be sick, actually. I'm gonna grab a bit more defense so I'm not a complete glass cannon, and then grab some of that AoE for our mortars. Sounds pretty sick. 10% per point. That sounds sick. So those are getting a lot larger, and they change color to match the lightning. And then was there anything else? Oh, I wanted to see all of the items I got here. It looks like none of these are high rarity. We got another multiple projections. Can you stack the same thing, I wonder? It wouldn't be worth it, but I'm curious. Okay, yeah, we have 5 of them. Interesting. I don't think I want to do that with the damage penalty, but we'll keep the, I guess, summon defense as one. And then put the rare barrage back on. And then, did I want anything over here? I think I'm fine with that. Check the relics, which are gear. For every summoned creature, you gain summon damage. The random mods on that are not bad. Area damage. I'm not sure if I want to use it, though. When equipped with a rare relic, which you are currently, 20% all defense. Sounds pretty helpful. Let me go to the character sheet and upgrade that one. So unequip that, put the rare version on. So I found out that the unlocks for like extra skills and gear and stuff are in this tree. So you can see the one skill slot there. I need one more of the white crystals to grab that one. Yeah, we don't have enough. And then you can get spirit power, which is the meta tree in here. I grabbed a little bit of percentage life regen, just so we have some healing while the potion's on cooldown. And then after that, I was looking for, I think, relic slots are good for the items. Yeah, probably just relic slots would be best to go for after that. But I want the third skill slot, so let's jump back into some more runs. We can get the resources, crystals there. Let's go resources so we can add some more upgrades to the skills. Get our summons out, toss some lightning mortars everywhere. Ooh, a purple multiple projections. And then after we complete a few more missions, we should have a mini-boss unlocked that we can try to fight. Ooh, a treasure goblin, it looks like. Interesting. And then once you kill a certain number of mini-bosses, you can fight some sort of super boss, which I haven't gotten to yet, but I think we're getting kind of close to that. That guy seems to be... Oh, what is that thing at the top? I thought that was his HP for a second. Got a bunch of drops there, wow. I guess we probably don't need to loot all the white stuff, but you can break them down for some crafting materials. 9,000, return. Let's see what the potion guy has. I didn't expect that the void field also has an effect on the factor, which is somewhat different from the prediction. Thank you for collecting these data, have promoted my research. I'll make a stronger potion for you. Last level increase it 2. We have skill speed, movement speed, or damage taken utility available to it. And I'm hoping we get a second slot on it now. Okay, sick. I think I'm probably going to add the instant healing to that. So now we have healing over time and instant healing. I can use it as an emergency. And then once we get another slot, I'll look for some of the utility like movement speed or skill speed probably. 1,000 progress for the next upgrade. Let's see what some of these goodies are. Oh, let me go over here. So we got a purple. That's actually fantastic for my build right now. Summon defenses and life so they can tank even more, and then a bit of skill power for some damage. Did we get any other high rarity? Multiple attack. So that's the same thing but for melee. That's kind of cool. We can try that out later. Oh, I need to be checking the merchant every run as well, actually. Broken Head, a rare relic, a sort of melee aura effect, probably not right now. Crystals for crafting. Enemies take 5% more damage for each elemental ailment, that's kind of cool. When using only one pathway skills, deal 25% more damage. We're currently using just 2, and I don't think cooldown recovery is that good for me since we're just spamming the mortar basically right now. So, probably pass on that. Let's grab some of the crafting stuff in case I need that, I guess. Oh, and that should actually give me enough to unlock something here. Yeah, we can get the third skill slot finally. And then I think I want to go for the relic slot over there next. So we can grab 5 spirit power. Is that enough for anything in here? Looks like they all cost 10 for the first level. So I can't get any more meta until we get another 5 spirits. Let's go ahead and... Do I have enough to get another level on that? 25k, we spent a little bit too much. But I can upgrade the multiple to the purple one. And I think that's all we want for now. Chance of elemental ailments caused by supported skill add 50%. Oh, it improves the effect of them by 30% as well. 33 base cold damage for the random mod is not bad. I don't think we want to use that currently. It's purple. We'll try it instead of the poison, I think. The 10 skill power at the top actually improves the base damage quite a bit, I think. 527 lightning. That goes up to 776. So yeah, that's like a 50% multiplier almost. And then we have the 52 cold as well. And it will improve the shock effect. It doesn't look like it shows you the improved amount on the right side. I'm not sure if it'll show it on the character sheet. Yeah, this is a bit limited right now, I think. Alright, let's jump in and try out the new goodies. Wait, I have the new skill, so I wanted to get a dash from one of these guys, I think. There's actually a pretty good survivability thing on the rogue. For 1 second, you can avoid a hit and recover HP, which sounds pretty nice, but also you'll teleport in and hit them in melee. I think I wanted to try the movement ability on the archer. Roll forward, cannot be hit while rolling, sounds pretty nice. And then we'll have that on spacebar, which is a nice binding for that, since a lot of games use that for their avoidance thing. And then the archer is over here. Can we put anything cool on that? 100% converted to cold, don't think that helps. Wait. Is the warrior one a melee skill? Because that would be hilarious if it triggered multiple times. No, it's just movement. Okay, so we can't do that. Yeah, I think they're going to be a bit limited on the passive gems you can put on them. We can get a little bit of mana recovery and skill speed, since that doesn't really cost anything. Speed of the skill, that's probably kind of helpful. Does it have a long animation? Kind of. So I wouldn't hate having that one. I think that's about the only thing we can have on it. Oh, Fury buff whenever we use it. That's not bad. I think I'm going to go with the speed on it for now. And then let's go blast some more fools. Actually, how is my progress on that mini-boss thing? I think that's over here. We need to do 2 more to fight the Eternal Frost Eye, it looks like. And then we're working our way towards the Chaos Avatar. We need to fight all 4 of these. So I guess that would be 16 little map things to unlock him. And I guess we'll just do some crafting materials here. That is a tiny arena, wow! Just keep our summons maxed out, and that will also improve my attack speed. And then the huge AoE lightning mortar is just kind of wrecking right now. Oh yeah, I have a dash. I can save that for the bullets if they come near me. I think Mana Devourer is a sort of mana sustain thing for your spenders. I think I saw something like that on the merchant at one point. Let's see what that does. I'm going to need to keep this a bit cleaner at some point, but for now, it's still pretty early into the game. I thought it was... Let me search. I guess it was a relic? Oh, it is. Restores 2 mana when the skill hits. Okay, so I guess you can put that just as a gear slot and sustain most skills if they hit enough times. But we don't really need that for this build currently. And then we wanted to check the merchant. An epic relic. When dealing damage, closer you are, the higher damage. Doesn't really work for me. Would be cool for a melee build. Knockback. Knockback. Cooldown of supported skill is increased by 1.4 seconds. That might not be terrible on the summons, but I think I'm going to pass on that. Let's spend the talent point on some more area, and then just jump back in, I think. Oh, I probably have enough to upgrade the mortar attack. 25k? Nope, not quite enough since we didn't do the resource thing. We can get XP, crafting stuff XP. Let's go for the rare thing, whatever that means. It actually might be time to turn down my skill effects a little. There was something over here, player effect transparency. Since we're starting to shoot lightning everywhere, that will improve the visibility a bit. That doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh, I probably had to apply that. Yeah, you have to hit apply and then okay, I guess. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. Wrecked. So this guy will probably have the mini-boss ready for us now. Eternal Frost Eye. We can start the mission at the Shepherds. Let's see what we got now. So we probably have to spend some more points to get that unlocked. And we're going to get whatever the first core talent unlocks soon. Let's go a little bit more defense. Signed a Scholar Pathway. Oh, cool. So we have sort of a class evolution then? 30% more elemental damage, 50% elemental effects. That's actually not bad now that we're converted to shocking stuff. Mana, infusion duration, infusions deal more damage and more skill speed. And then some tanky stats, it looks like. Well, let's go ahead and try the elemental mastery. The mana actually does sound kind of cool with the second mage ability that I'm not using currently. It deals extra damage based on how much mana it consumes, and that also increases the effect range. So that might be something to try out at some point. Oh, we can get the 4th slot for that. Let's see what we can add here now. Ooh, 6% skill speed and 29% lightning damage? Absolutely. And then we had one more point. Let's get some more area and damage, and then we'll probably go skill speed next. And then was there anything else that was cool? That's the melee thing. I think we have that. And the random mods on it are slightly better. They're both kind of melee focused. Area damage. Alright, let's just do some more. We can go hunt down the Frost Eye now. Oh, that's a big boy. Let me dash. Oh, I can't dash out of it. Okay. I had to dash twice. I don't really know what's going on. That's a big boy. So we got 2 of the pretty rare crystals, it looks like. Oh, we unlocked a new difficulty with a lot of new relics and slates, which are the passive gems. Oh, there's a blood magic. No longer reserve mana, so that means there's going to be some type of aura or something later on, I guess? Where you trade some of your mana to activate it, I guess? So let's hunt this guy now, and then that will be the 3rd out of 4. Finally, a cat. Cute little guy will follow you around and help you pick up and disassembly items. And I guess we'll have to set up the auto settings for that. 9% more for each elemental ailment. I guess let's probably just break all of the lowest rarity then. Make that a bit easier to go through. Oh wait, that's pickup. Let's do that. And then have him automatically pick up legendary and below. And we can hide the stuff he's going to break anyways. Oh, we can pick these up as well. A 1,000 monsters for the next potion upgrade, wow. So we need one more level to get the 3rd slot, I think? The Chamber of Commerce Assessments. Point system is officially open to you. Issue some orders, provide items required by the order, you can get rewards and points. Points can increase your VIP level, and the higher the level, the more services you can enjoy. So we unlocked Epic Order. So we trade in rare relics? I think? No, I traded in an epic? I'm not exactly sure. I guess I'm just going to do that and see what happens. VIP level upgraded, new rights retain goods. You can now retain the goods you... It's cut off and I can't scroll down. More goods. Chamber of Commerce will now cut off and I can't really see it. So we need to do 3 hunts for whatever that is. And I think that's the only thing that unlocked here. Rare broken head, don't really care. Epic Star Chaser. Up to 42% damage and some shock effects. That looks pretty good. We could reserve that. Mana saving. Minus 35% mana cost. Green multiple summons. We have some of those already. Can I... Oh, I guess that just reserves all of them or something? But I am interested in that. And we have 1 talent point to spend. Let's get that just to guarantee that I can shock them pretty quickly, since we have that elemental mastery that makes us pretty reliant on getting the strong shocks out. So I need to get some currency, but none of them have any. 3,000, that's not a ton. Let's just do that for the big XP, I guess. Alright, we seem to be just absolutely blasting now. Summons are legitimately so good for taking aggro off you, and then being able to apply buffs to yourself with fortunes as well. It's so good. And then our little kitties looting everything for us. Not bad. Two talent points. So 10% is probably enough with the multiple projectiles and the attack speeds. Ooh, damage is received is taken by mana. That's actually kind of cool since we aren't really using mana that much. But first, I think I want to get the skill speed and area of effect. So we'll go here, and then 2 points to get that one now. Big eyeball. Tiny arena. Oh, that guy is a flamethrower. Looks like they actually applied shock to me as well there. And then go ahead and use my potion so we have the regen effect going. They spawn like right under where I'm shooting, then they just die instantly. And then the summons block all those projectiles for us. Alright, that's probably a bunch of new loots now. Armor break. 3 stacks of armor break, which reduces defense by 0.3% up to 100. Area damage and elemental ailment effects. That's not bad. We have another barrage, cold and melee. Had that earlier. Probably just gonna get rid of all of the white stuff. 100% converted to fire. Regular poison, colds, 8% chance to apply elemental ailments. We have a purple of that. That might be useful to have on like a dash or something, so I'll keep that until I get a better one. And that could be kind of cool for something. And we'll do that to clear up the inventory a bit. Relics. We can probably clean this up a bit as well. Dealing damage. Oh, that's the closer one. Oh, we have a green one of those. Alright, good enough for now. Did I have any cool relics here? Oh, can I do anything at the tree, actually? 1 relic slot, 1003, that's not too bad. Over here's another relic slot, that'll probably be the cheapest one. So we can do that, and then grab a second relic slot. Talent point doesn't seem that good, since we already have like 20 of those. I'm more interested in the relic slots, I think, but there actually aren't any close here. That's the next one, it looks like. Alright, we just got like 3 of them. I guess we'll go over there soon since it's kind of cheap. So with 20 we can get 1 of them up to level 2 or 2 of them up to level 1. 10% defense seems pretty good for 1 point. And then maybe some skill and movement speed sounds nice. Then oh right, the relics. So we have 5 slots now, pretty big increase. We can grab another green star chaser for massive range damage. I don't really care about summon damage that much. So unique probably means we can only have 1 of those effects. 41% and 36%. And if we add 1... yeah, that didn't change. So we only really need the 1 of those. That's kind of melee. Summon based. Oh, we can actually try one of the elemental proliferation things now. And then... we are using 2 pathways, so... actually, no, we have 3 now that I have the dash. We have the Hunter Dash, the Summoner thing, and the Mage Mortar. So that will give cooldown recovery, which isn't super useful, but with the shock effect as well, it's not terrible. With lightning damage, we'll just have insane damage, I guess. Frost Stone Ball. Oh, freezing crystals. And he dropped an ice slate as well. How's that guy doing? One more to get the next mini-boss. A purple guy. I don't know what the colors on them mean. Maybe it's just like the rewards from the mission, or maybe it makes it more difficult as well, but 40,000 is a lot right now. We'll definitely try that. Oops, forgot my talents. Can I do that right now? No, it does not pause it. Deadly corrosion. So there's our third mini-boss. We can fight the Nirvana wings now. How much would it cost for another slot on this? 50,000? We could do that. Is there anything I really want in here? Looks like mostly talent points, one relic here. That'd cost 30,000 and 8 green things. Then another one over here cost 150,000. I guess the spirit power isn't terrible for the meta tree. So talent points, we can grab the huge skill speed into area of effect, and then we have some of the stuff over here unlocked. We can get 30% lightning damage, which is quite a bit. Oh, and then there's actually more multipliers at the bottom. There's a lot of mana shielding, wow. So you can get 10% there, 30% total, 45. Looks like 60% of damage can be taken by mana. Interesting. And then you could use one of the support gems that gives you like mana generation on hit to recover that. Let's try adding another one because the mortar is kind of slapping right now. Another barrage actually would be a decent amount of damage. Frozen skills will frozen enemies for 1.3 seconds. Normal enemies gain 4 seconds of frozen resistance. Elite gain 8 seconds. Added by the duration of frozen. Boss enemies can't be frozen. That doesn't sound that useful. Treat. When an supported skill is used, each point of power restores 10 life points every 5.5 seconds. So power is the 39 at the top. So that would heal me to full HP every 5.5 seconds. Armor break is purple. And the random mods are pretty good. Area damage and elemental ailment effect. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. I can just toss that onto like my summon or something. Do I have enough to get another slot on that? That one, 10,000. Guess we'll have to wait a bit on that. Spirit is mixed in it, and the behavior is becoming more and more chaotic. And he's dead. Or he's in phase 2. Okay. Oh. I could probably iframe that if I time it correctly, actually. Okay, now he's dead. So we have 5 skulls, a bunch of new relics, and slates unlocked. Arc. Electricity accumulates when moving or using skills. Next hit will create an arc that jumps. Sounds pretty cool. Permanent summon. Sounds pretty cool. Automatic sounds pretty cool. The Tyrannical Thunder Spirits. I think there should be an option to just automatically start hunting these, so you don't have to keep activating that every time, but not really a big deal. Resolution to unlock the right to issue orders for something. Spend points to reset demand orders in the Chamber of Commerce. Try its best to find items that meet your requirements. So we can search for a certain type of items. I'm actually not sure what core is, since I don't think I've seen any of those yet. $100 points, so we have 40 it looks like. I'm curious what will happen. Haven't unlocked something, I don't know. Colds, 100% converted to colds. Burning contract. Summons take fire damage equal to 10% of their life, and they deal fire damage equal to 45% of their life. Okay, so that's Burning Legion or Infernal Legion from Path of Exile. Melee attacks on hit grant armor break, and increase the effect to that. Star Chaser, we have a bunch of those. 1 talent point. I guess we'll start going into here so I can get the lightning damage next. And I'm curious, oh, you actually can see them. Each ailment is 15% more damage. 80% of damage received is taken by mana? So you can either get over 100% of that, or it's multiplicative with each one, but still that would let you get close to 100%. Oh, you can double your skill cost, which would scale up the Nova effects I mentioned earlier, the damage and area, and then the infusion effect would help you regen mana. Interesting. So you can actually look at each of the sort of subclasses already as well. Recovery 50% of life and mana using a skill with cooldown time. Wow. That sounds insane. I could put that on my dash attack, right? Yeah, cooldown time 1.6 seconds? And it would restore half HP and mana? That sounds insane. We gotta go for that subclass at some point. Wow. Black-Eyed Mouth, 15,000 currency on the 5 skull difficulty now. I feel like with how insane my damage is now, I might actually want to have the auto-aiming passive skill at some point added to the mortar attack. Just because it kills them so fast. Flask level 3. So we can now add the third one, and we got some new stuff unlocked. 21% skill speed is kind of nice. I think I like that, so we can attack faster during it. I guess 42% damage is probably just better. Not as fun though. Talents, we can grab some more elemental damage. And then let's see if there was anything cool in here. We have all the purples equipped already. Permanent summon, I could grab that. Oh, it reduces the maximum number you can have though. We have a green barrage, summon movement and fire damage. The one I'm using is crit damage and fire damage. That might be slightly better. Cold and melee, no. see, we got some epic relics. When enemies ignite by you die, the remaining ignite damage is converted into a 1 radius explosion, which cannot ignite, but it has plus 30%. 1% maximum lightning defense. Store 3 mana when the skill hits. They don't seem that useful to me currently. But we actually could just freely respec to fire, right, and try that out, I think. The issue is my damage will go down because we have so much shock effect, which will amplify the damage taken. But it sounds interesting, I'm down to try it. So we'll have to completely redo this, right? Other towns depend on this. Oh wait, can I do like this and then take that out? Okay, there we go. Grab this skill speed area of effect back. And then I think everything else is fine. We're going into fire. And I think we lose a bit of damage on this from like... Well, we have fire on that. We lose the 29% lightning there. And then the elemental ailments effect won't be increasing our damage anymore, just the damage over time. But we can try out a cool purple relic at least. Let's toss the white star chaser and add that. So we'll have proliferating ignites that then cause enemies to explode now. So 12,000 or 5 there. That actually seems better if you have higher rarity missions there. Oh, I need to check the shop as well. Chances shock. 7% more by each elemental ailment. Has fire damage and ignite. That's actually kind of cool. I guess we'll take one of those. And then I want to replace, I guess, one of the bows? Wait, do we need that? Yeah, I think that's the only way I have to spread the ailments currently. So we will drop that, or that, I guess. And then have the ailment thing on. And now we are firemans. See what we got there. Continuous damage caused by you and your summons can be critical. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So my burn would be able to crit. Knockback, knocked back every 1.3 seconds. 5 life recover on hit is actually kind of nice. I wonder if that works on the summons to make them heal me? I kind of want to try that. So our summon, we would probably have to replace the haste for now. Although I can actually get the 3rd slot on them now, right? 10,000. Then we can add haste or something else. The healing thing? Every 5.5 seconds. It does have some summon damage on it. Grab some stuff in here, I think. Probably just get some spirit power talent points for now, I guess. So we have 10 spirits. We can get something up to level 1. Let's get a little bit of defense to go with all the damage we have. I feel like the higher difficulty should at least match that, though. Feels kind of weird that I have to go down to get over twice as much rewards. See, with 12,000, how much is the next level on that? 100k? 25k on the summon. Probably wait on that. 3 talent points, though. Elemental, and then some big fire damage. Then we're 4 points away from the next big thing over here. If we get that, then we'll get huge damage from being able to apply some other effects as well, since we have the relic that does the same effect with a smaller amount. Let's see, was there anything cool in here? Stuff we're already using or not? Minus skill effect range. But supported range skill have more power? Does that reduce my AoE? Or is it just the range? I don't think it's the range, it's probably the AoE then. Yeah, it seems like the AoE. My damage seems high enough, we don't need to reduce the AoE. $12,000 XP versus 5,000? I am getting progress on the mini-boss, right? Oh, I actually don't think I was. We're only at 1? So we might have to do the high rarity stuff then. Oh yeah, the scent drops. So I think we do have to do the 5 skulls to unlock that. %10 more fire damage, and then we need 3 more for the final thing in here. What is that? I have no idea. Shrug. We need to be checking the merchant. Frost Orb. Chill enemies gain weak, minus 10% damage. Guess we probably should be grabbing some of those. Alright, so we now have the big boss unlocked, I think? Or the mini boss before him? Yeah, the one before him, and then that should unlock the Chaos Avatar, I think. So we should probably grab a bit more defense now, with all of that damage. 6% all defense sounds pretty good. 30,000 for 1 talent point. Let's probably wait a bit on that. 30,000 for 1 relic slot though, if we had enough green crystals, which we aren't even close to. Should be buying those then. Let's see if there was anything cool we got from those. I think we had all of those. Syringe. You always have the effects of Flask. Your Flask cannot restore health and energy, minus 55% base Flask effect. Okay, so you load it up on all of the utility stuff like damage and skill speed, and then it's permanently active, but it has less effect. And then I guess higher rarities will probably improve the reduction to the effects. Enemies within 3.5 range of you are chill. That's actually really good, because we have multiple forms of damage based on the ailments we have, and I don't think we have a source of chill currently. So we probably want to keep... Well, with how fast I hit with the fire mortar, and then the chilling thing is an aura, I don't think we actually need that one. So that was a green. Blast duration, dodge rate, shock effects. We're not really using that currently. Release on hit. Supported skill becomes a triggered skill and cannot be used actively. Automatically released when hit enemy. But it has a 0.42 second cooldown. Interesting. Furious Thunder. Kind of just sitting there knowing my summons and getting wrecked by the mortar. Difficulty level increases after completing Revelation. One more quick check if there was anything we wanted to add here. Yeah, it's minus 50% instead of 55 now on purple. And I think you can go one rarity higher, although I haven't found anything that high yet. Explosive Orb, Mana Devourer. Oh well, guess we're going in. So it looks like we have to kill some trash mobs first. Come out and play. square does seem to be taking some damage numbers on top of it, but I don't know if it's doing anything. That's a lot of fireballs, wow. That's a big square, wow. Okay, that's kind of cheesy. He can teleport off the map. Unless it's like a phase change or something. Yeah, it might just be a special attack for that big circle he fires from the side, then. That's a tanky boy. Oh, I should have gone the other way, oops. Oh, he one-shot me. Oops. Can you fight him instantly again? I guess we'll probably swap back to full lightning then. Drop the fire, get the conversion there, take that out, go into lightning, and then we can change some of the items. Explosive orb, Everfrost is fine. And then we'll probably just grab another Star Chaser for damage. And then try and do a bit better about dodging his attacks. That should boost the single target damage. Wrong way again. I already messed up. Oh my god, that's a big AoE. We did it! Finally! Man, it's just such a long fight. Even with the huge shock effect on him. I walked right into that. Let me turn my effects completely off, so anything showing is going to be one of his effects. Oh god, the huge square. It does always seem to be on the left side, though. Actually, let's do like 1% so I can at least see where I'm aiming. He's just sitting outside for so long, my god, dude. Oh, he's swipping the squares. I feel like this fight could be like half the duration, and it would still be pretty long. Father, is it finally over? Five and a half minutes when most of them are like 30 seconds. Dang, yo. We did unlock a bunch of new stuff again, though. Oh, you can modify the actual mechanics of the skills. Interesting. Each point of skill power adds base damage of the relic effect. New slates. Oh, maybe we needed the core stuff here unlocked first? Strange changes have occurred in the void information collection equipments. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I can't interact with them. Total Atlas level? I have no idea. Apply Lightning Emerge? Reaching 10 stacks. A thunderstorm with a basic range of 1 will be generated, dealing lightning damage. Skill power increases that. Makes thunderstorm deal more damage in range. Deals fire damage over time equal to 200% maximum life on reaching low life. Chance to chill hitting an enemy with chill will remove it and cause an ice explosion equal to 10% of the damage of the hit. Gain 1 cross on using a skill, 5% more damage for each cross. Remove cross on using the same skill repeatedly. So you can get some more interesting unique effects here as well. Looks like these are all more generic, but 10% chance to do melee attacks one more time. Kinda cool. Extra projectiles. And then these are even more generic. I don't know exactly what that is. Hunting the Chaos Avatar of the highest difficulty. Bring the aura? Can we just... No. Shrug. Maybe you have to do lower, not sure. Oh, there's an endless mode, okay. Leads appear when the progress bar is full, and the next round, the return portal can be opened. Oh, so I guess on the lower difficulties we didn't even have any legendary drop chance, so you have to go pretty high up there to start getting them. Every legendary item has the potential of chaos. Use Chaos Crystal to stimulate this potential. Chaos Transformation is risky. Fully stimulate the potential of the item and turn it into a chaos item. May also cause the item to go out of control and degrade its affixes. Once it has been carried out, can no longer be transformed. Please consider carefully. Okay, so I guess that's a Val Orb then. And you need the perfect Void Crystals, it looks like. Man, there is a lot of stuff in this game. But I think that is going to do it for now. To have 2 more points up here, we can grab the final points in the mage tree. Let's grab a bit more defense, grab the 6% there. And maybe try a little bit of the mana shielding. Oh, I guess we could take that one. 80% sounds like a lot when we don't really have great sustain though, so we'll go here. Since we have at least 2 elemental effects already, should be decent. But I think that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.